Finding a real remote job online has become harder because the internet is flooded with fake opportunities and recycled advice. So instead of giving generic tips, I spent a lot of time researching actual platforms where you can earn remotely in this year, 2026. Some of these websites I'm going to mention focus on AI jobs, freelancing opportunities, flexible side hustles, and some are surprisingly beginner friendly. So if you're interested in knowing about 10 legitimate remote websites where you can actually make money in this year, 2026, please keep watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tommy. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. I'm glad to have you back. So let's dive right into the video. Number one on the list is data annotation. Data annotation is one of the fastest growing remote work categories right now. Data annotation focuses heavily on AI training tasks. What this means is that companies are paying remote workers to help improve their artificial intelligence systems, that's their AI systems. The work can range from reviewing chatbot responses, comparing AI generated answers, rating accuracy, solving reasoning tasks, writing prompts, and identifying mistakes in AI outputs. What makes this platform stand out is that many projects on this platform focuses more on analytical thinking and communication skills rather than your traditional office experience. So which means that anybody can get on this. From what many remote workers report online, projects sometimes involve evaluating whether an AI response sounds natural, accurate, logical, or helpful. And because AI companies are racing to improve their systems, that's their in-house systems, platforms like this data annotation have grown rapidly over the last 2 years. So please get on data annotation as fast as you can. Number two on the list is Outlier AI. Outlier also hires remote contributors to help train and improve AI systems. The tasks that you can be sure to find on Outlier AI include the following: fact-checking information, reviewing AI-generated writing, improving response quality, rewriting inaccurate answers, and testing how an AI responds to different prompts. So one thing that makes AI training jobs different from traditional remote jobs is that the work is often project-based. So instead of having a fixed long-term employment, workers may receive tasks depending on the project availability. So essentially, a lot of people are drawn to platforms like this because they combine remote flexibility with relatively modern digital work. Number three on the list is CrowdGen. CrowdGen is relatively ancient, but it still works. CrowdGen, like I mentioned earlier, existed long before the recent AI boom. The CrowdGen platform became popular because tech companies needed remote workers to help organize and improve their machine learning systems. So typical projects you can find on CrowdGen include search engine evaluation, voice recording tasks, image labeling, data categorization, language evaluation, and AI data annotation. So for example, workers may be asked to review whether search results are relevant or whether certain images match specific categories. So what many people don't realize is that huge technology systems rely heavily on thousands of remote workers behind the scenes doing these minor and small digital tasks. You might be thinking that you're doing something very small, but that small thing that you're doing is impacting the entire system infrastructure. Number four on the list is Rev. Rev focuses mainly on transcription and captioning work. The job on Rev is pretty much straightforward. You listen to an audio or voice recordings and convert them into written text. Some workers also create subtitles and captions for videos. This sounds simple, but transcription actually requires very strong listening skills, attention to detail, patience, and a decent typing speed. So sometimes a recording may contain background noise, different accents, or unclear audio. So that's why accuracy becomes very important on platforms like this. Many beginners use transcription platforms as an entry point into remote work because the learning curve is lower compared to more technical online jobs. So essentially, anybody can get on Rev. Number five on the list is Study.com. Study.com focuses more on education-related remote work. The company hires people for educational writing, lesson reviewing, research, editing, and academic content creation. A lot of the work involves simplifying information for students in ways that are easy, very easy to understand for them. So this is why strong communication skills matter a lot here. You don't necessarily have to be a teacher, but you have to be able to explain concepts clearly. And honestly, platforms like this show how digital education has created entirely new remote career opportunities. Number 6 on the list is Studypool. Studypool works differently from traditional freelance platforms. So instead of applying for random jobs, people earn money by answering students' academic questions online. So subjects may include mathematics, business, writing, science, economics, and technology. This platform operates almost like an online academic marketplace where students post questions and tutors, the registered tutors on Studypool, provide solutions and answers to those questions. What makes this interesting is that knowledgeable people can monetize subjects they already understand very well. Number 7 is Prolific. The Prolific platform stands out from many survey websites online. Prolific partners with universities, researchers, and academic institutions conducting research studies. So users are paid to participate in behavioral studies, academic surveys, psychology experiments, and research testing. So one reason Prolific became popular is because many users consider it more transparent and reliable compared to random survey apps online. Researchers also prefer the platform because they can collect higher quality responses from the participants. Number 8 is user testing. User testing, as the name already implies, focuses on website and app testing. Companies use this platform to understand how real users interact with their websites, mobile apps, and digital products. Workers are usually asked to test a website, complete tasks, navigate different pages, and verbally explain their experiences while recording their feedback. For example, a company may want to know if their website is confusing to users, whether buttons are easy to find, or if the checkout processes work properly. This category of remote work platform exists because businesses are constantly trying to improve their customer experience online. Number 9 is Upwork. I'm sure at this point everyone knows Upwork. Upwork is one of the largest freelance marketplaces in the world. Unlike the micro-task platforms, Upwork focuses more on long-term freelance services. So people on Upwork offer services like virtual assistants, graphic design, social media management, writing, customer support, project management, video editing, and marketing. So the different clients post their jobs online and freelancers submit proposals explaining why they are a good fit for that role. What's interesting about Upwork is that many people eventually turn freelancing into full-time careers after building reviews and experience. The last on the list for today, that's number 10, is Fiverr. Fiverr works differently from Upwork because freelancers on Fiverr create service listings instead of constantly applying for jobs. So these listings are called gigs. People sell services like logo design, Canva templates, TikTok editing, resume editing, voiceovers, YouTube thumbnails, AI prompt writing, and social media content creation. One reason Fiverr became so popular is because it allows people to package simple digital skills into services businesses are already searching for online. And honestly, many creators underestimate how much demand exists for small digital tasks. In conclusion, people need to set some realistic expectations. Not every website will work for everyone. Some projects are inconsistent. Some platforms are very and extremely competitive. And building a stable online income takes time. The smartest thing that you can do to get started is to learn digital skills, test multiple platforms to see which one works for you, stay consistent, and avoid depending on only one source of income. So you're not just going to put all your eggs in one basket, you're going to explore other different platforms as well. Thank you guys so much for watching again as always. And if you have any questions or comments, please drop them in the comments box and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I'll see you in my next video. And before I go, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. So, ciao, ciao.